I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So one thing about it, man, Saturday versus the Colts, the defense showed one thing. Ed Donatel showed one thing, right? That they can play some good football, man, when they put their mind to it. When they all on the same accord. Ed Donatel proved that he can be a good coach. He called the great game heavy, for the most part. Now, it's still tweaks to make, things to fix. The defense still can improve heavy. A lot of work to do, right? But they need to learn from that game, and what that game showed you is the defense can be good, man. Period. They're way better than what they've been showing in the previous weeks, dog. No doubt. Ed Donatel took it to a higher level on Saturday, right? His coaching was very good. Of course, the first half, the defense had their backs against the wall all first half, right? Special teams let them down, etc. Offense wasn't moving the ball, scoring points. Every time they were on defense, they were backed up in their own territory, right? The Colts was damn near midfield the whole half. Heavy. They held the Colts to what? 5 field goals? Kept the Vikings in the game once again. Especially the second half, right? Held the team to 3 points, man. A team who was up 33-0 held them to 3 points the whole second half, dog. Allowed the comeback. What did Ed Donatel do? He switched it up. Blitzed way more. He had speed on the field. Brian Asamoah, right, stepped up. I think he had 9 tackles on 21 snaps. Not bad. Yeah, he sent the blitz, got aggressive. That's what he needs to do, man. So I hope Ed Donatel and the players, personnel, learn from that game. Learn their strengths, man. Work on their weaknesses, heavy. But they can be a good defense. And if they can get it in sync, in rhythm, going into the playoffs, perfect timing, right? Heavy. But yeah, so shout out to the defense and Ed Donatel, man. Even the players, they stepped up, man. Harrison Smith, Duke Shelley, Pat P, right? Cam Bynum played better. The D-line up front, man. Even the linebackers, right? They still made some mistakes, no doubt, but that's part of the game. But overall, majority, they did a great job, man. Very happy and proud of that defense, man. They stepped up. They could have easily gave in. They held the team to 3 points in the second half. So that tells me right there. The piss-poor performances they've had in the past, oh, man, no more excuses, man. They just need to be locked in. Ed Donatel needs to bring the perfect game plan every week, dog. It was obvious on Saturday versus the Colts, man. They can be a legit defense. They don't have to be this bend and break defense, right? Who gets gashed for 400-plus yards every week. No, kill that noise, man. They can be a good defense. They don't have to give up a colossal amount of yards every game. Come on, man. They can play much better than they have shown in the recent weeks. Period. They showed that Saturday, man. No denying. So Ed Donatel and players need to come in with that same mentality, man, every week. Wherever they took it, wherever they went mentally the second half, stay there every week, man. Big game this week. We're going to see how they bounce back from an emotional win, a draining win. Like I said in a previous video, man. Those kind of wins can take a toll on you and your body. They gotta heal up, regroup, bounce back fast, man. Get the right therapy sessions, etc. Get the right treatment, man. Hate to say it, but we saw what happened versus the Cowboys off of emotional win versus them Bills. Cowboys came in, washed them up, man. They can't allow that. Can't afford to have another letdown that way, man. Nah, not to the little Giants heavy. There's still a lot on the line, right? Number 2 seed trying to secure that. Still chasing the number 1. Who knows what can happen, right, with Philly? Jalen Hurts might not even, finish out the rest of the season. So who knows, man? It's still up in the air. But the Vikings need to take care of business and control what they can for these next 4 weeks, period. But the defense, man, once again, a strong point. Once again, with their backs against the wall. Came out swinging, man, throwing haymakers. They held it down, stood tall in tough situations. So that proved to me and probably proved to you fans, I'm sure, that this can be a good, solid defense, dog. Period. Like I said, it's about coaching, scheme, putting your personnel in the best situations to win. That's what Ed Donatel did. So hopefully this propels the defense, man, to that next level. Hopefully they get it together. Hopefully Ed Donatel is in zone, in sync with himself, man, and can bring that same energy, make those same play calls, come up with the same good, solid game plans versus every team. Of course, each week versus different teams is going to be a different game plan, a different scheme, right? Players will have different assignments depending on who you are playing. But bottom line is, Ed Donatel got to zone in every week, man. It's crunch time from now, here on out, period. But shout out to the defense and Ed Donatel once again, man. They've been ridiculed all season. I've talked about them. Fans have talked about them. Analysts, etc. That's the big reason why most people don't believe in the Vikings, think they're frauds. Whatever, it is what it is. The Vikings got the final say, man. Control what they can, right? But the defense stepped up big time in a major way, and they need to play like that every week, right? There's no reason the Vikings got to come back from being down every time. No, man, no excuses. We've seen what both sides of the ball can do, period. They need to be in zone, in sync, mentally every week, man. No letdowns. This can be a great team. It's up to them. It's up to the Vikings, man. But defense, once again, shot out heavy. Stepped up, man. Period. You can say what you want about the defense, but if you say they didn't step up, they didn't play well, they didn't ball out, and got 2 touchdowns taken away from them, man, if you can't say they did a good job on Saturday, you delusional and you tripping heavy, dog. Delusional and tripping heavy. You dig me? Big SKOL head like that. Yeah, man. So another big game coming up, NFC game, man, a lot on the line. 2 playoff teams where the Giants, the little Giants, battling for a playoff spot, right? Let's get it, man. Time to step up once again. Be focused in and dialed in, play Vikings football, man. Let's get it, man. The time is now heavy. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, hit me? SKOL, like that. Heavy.